What are some of the darker aspects of travel? Yo guys, it's your boy Jesse coming to you today with another video. No, I probably look tired because I've been extremely busy, but I want to get this video in. Before I do though, hit that like and subscribe button. That way, you guys, YouTube lets YouTube know whatever. Blah 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 blah. Anyhow, today I'd like to talk a little bit about the not so glamorous side of traveling. Traveling is fun. I've had all kinds of fun traveling and exploring and seeing new things in the world, experiencing new cultures, talking to people and their different ideas. And of course, you see the travel influencers on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube especially. And you see that kind of stuff and you're like, wow, traveling just seems so glorious and seems so amazing and so fun. And it is. But like everything else, it does have its dark side, downside, whatever. And that there are some things that are very hard to deal with. One of the things that is tough when it comes to traveling, dealing with the anxiety. And the anxiety can come from all kinds of different issues. It can come from time crunches. It can come from being in a new place. It can come from freaking out because you don't know how to order food at a restaurant. It can come from any of that. It can come from trying to get directions if you're off the beaten path and Google Maps doesn't know what the hell to say. And, you're trying to find anybody that can try to understand what you're saying so you can figure out where the hell you're going. You may not know. You may be in an area that at least looks kind of creepy. This kind of stuff happens, and that's why just know that what you see on TikTok, what you see on YouTube and Instagram, even with me, the things you see, you're usually seeing the best of it. You're not seeing the hours of studying and trying to find the right places to go. You're not seeing the anxiety that comes from being in new places, because a lot of these travelers, they want to kind of get over that anxiety first. You're not seeing the headache that comes from getting the right plane at the right time for the right price, or the right hotel at the right time for the right price. You're not seeing any of that. You're only seeing what they allow you to see, which is the stuff that you would like. And that's great and all. It makes everything look wonderful. And I would say for the most part, traveling is fun. It is wonderful. It is great. However, the anxiety that comes with it can be overwhelming sometimes. And it's very important for you to know, if you decide to start traveling, that it is normal to feel anxious. It is normal to start stressing out as the time gets closer. It is normal to freak out because you might have put too much in your freaking bag, and then the flight attendant, the people at the bag checking area, or whatever the hell it's called, or want to say something like, this is too heavy. This is 0.5 pounds overweight. And so try to put some in your carry-on, and you put it in your carry-on, and then it all goes in the same damn plane anyhow. It's going to happen. It really is. And those are the things you don't see, but be prepared for that when you do want to travel. And it's okay. Just because you don't see it happening on other videos doesn't mean that they don't go through it. They just don't show you that, because they want the views. They want people to watch their videos. And when you see that kind of stuff, most people, they don't want to see that stressful stuff. I know I don't. I like the end product. And that goes with anything. People like the end product, what they see at the end, which is what all the hard work went into, is the end product. But what people don't see is what happens to get that far. But you're going to feel homesick as well. Or most people will. I don't feel homesick. I'll be honest, I don't really miss the USA that much. I don't really miss my family back at home that much. Maybe that's probably just a me thing, because I hear a lot of people talk about how they get homesick and how they miss their family. That's going to happen. And I tell my fiance that's going to happen to her when we go to Thailand, or when we go to Vietnam, or Taiwan, or Switzerland, or Germany, or Italy, or I take her to USA so she can meet my family. She's going to miss her family. Not everybody's like me. You're going to get homesick. It's going to happen. And the best thing to do in those situations is just make sure that you have Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp, something where you can video chat. That helps a lot. being able to see your family. Another thing, is, like I said, getting lost. It's very possible to get lost when you're traveling, especially if you're a solo traveler, or if you're traveling with people in a place that you've never been. It's very possible to get lost. Very possible to not have internet. These things happen. Sometimes you might start freaking out that you don't have enough money with you to get food or to get a ride back to your hotel because there's no ATMs anywhere for you to withdraw money. These things will happen, and they are kind of the dark side, the downside of traveling. And so you got to be able to find ways to mitigate those kind of issues. That's something that I've gotten better with, especially living here in the Philippines, where all my money goes into my bank account. And in this province, there are 3 ATMs, and 2 of them usually don't work, and the other one I can't withdraw money from, so I have to send money to my fiance so she can withdraw through Gcash, which is kind of like a cash app here in the Philippines. You will have to learn how to adapt and overcome these types of things. It's like any other, I don't want to say job. I don't like to think of it like a job. Well, it's like anything. There are always going to be issues that come up. How you deal with those issues is what matters. You've got to be able to learn how to overcome problems. So it's not fun, but it will make you a better person in the end. It'll make you wiser, and it'll make your experience in the end much more enjoyable. So when you decide, if you decide to take those pictures, take those videos of the end product, you can show everybody how fun it is. And despite what you've been through, you're able to share that to the world, that end product. But there you go, guys. That's kind of some of the dark sides of traveling. I wouldn't say it's that bad. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. So, yeah. Hey, you guys, know that y'all are valuable and that you matter. God bless.